G'day ladies and gentlemen, Brash Bandicoot back again, just doing another UFC stream with the strawweight division. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, please mention me to your friends, like, subscribe, share the videos. Thank you very much. Sutton makes a switch. New camp for next fight. Several sources have reported that Sutton has moved to her training camp to Harawa's Jiu-Jitsu in the lead up to her fight with Joanne Calderwood. As for comment, Sutton said that the decision was an easy one, but the split was amicable. I have the utmost respect for the team at my old gym. I'm just trying to learn new things and grow as a fighter.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division.
To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the women's strawweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats her heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. All right, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the octagon, so the wait is nearly over for this rivalry matchup here tonight. These fighters do not like each other. That is not breaking news. If you'd followed this fight during fight week, the bad blood getting up in each other's faces at the weigh-in, we'll see who emerges in this rivalry matchup here tonight.
This girl is a very high-level striker, unpredictable angles. She will throw punches and kicks with vicious intention, excellent hand and foot speed, very good striker, and very good takedown defense as well. And she will need that to try to keep this fight on the feet.
Well, she's a fan favorite, and you can see why. If you've seen her hit a speed bag, it's shades of Floyd Mayweather. As much hand speed as any fighter in the women's ranks at present. Punches and bunches, beautiful combinations that more often than not you don't see coming. And it's the accumulation of punches that will really wear down the opposition. Very excited to see this young woman throw hands once again tonight.
This woman has frightening knockout power. Absolutely thunderous power behind both her punches and her kicks. She is a real threat to knock anyone out in this division.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Silky. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 19 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland, Joanne Calderwood. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the famed Madison Square Garden right in New York City. Yes, doesn't get a whole lot better than this as round 1 gets... Whoa! Oh! Unbelievable.
Back up. Oh, head kick. Oh, beautiful
Good kicks there by Calderwood. How about that shin? Oh!
This could be it right here.
Big body shot.
Body. Vicious combination.
Oh!
Oh! And she's down. Just missed with a huge kick.
Oh!
This could be it.
And just like that, the fight is over.
A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Wow, Joe, all I can say is wow, she might have even exceeded her own expectations here tonight. You know the kicks have been a big part of her arsenal, but that was about as perfect a land as we have seen in this division. Full extension, full power behind it, and you knew if she found an opening there, her opponent was going to be down for the count. A monumental knockout turned in by her here tonight.
Here we see it again. Ba-boom!
And there she is after the huge knockout victory here tonight. What a moment for this young fighter. You got to feel pretty good for her, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sutton.
So the rivalry matchup goes her way here tonight. She can finally exhale. You see her celebrating with her coaches and her teammates. She wanted this one in the worst way, and she gets it. Nice way to take advantage of the spotlight here tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute.
It's an old fight game adage that fans love nothing more than a knockout. If that's the case, then they will love this women's strawweight banger, who was celebrated today for delivering the most knockouts in UFC history. A record achieved thanks to her devastating prowess in the octagon with her fists, feet, elbows, and knees.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Sutton wins again, becomes UFC KO Queen. The UFC's Octagon has been home to some of the greatest knockout artists of all time. But last weekend in New York, Silky became the most prolific finisher in the UFC history, knocking out Joanne Calderwood. Speed, accuracy and power. A deadly mix for the KO Queen, who now stands alone atop the UFC's leaderboard for knockouts. we go, fight time. Silent, then fight. Which is pretty silent for me anyway. Main card.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Well, here she is, really as accomplished a striker as there is in this division. She told us, definitely interested in keeping this fight standing tonight. Have to lean on the takedown defense. I'm not afraid to sprawl, because if I can keep this fight upright, that is where my biggest advantage in the fight is. Really, really technical, sound, powerful, fast striker. She looks to put on a show tonight.
This girl has ridiculously impressive, lightning-fast hand speed. It is one of her best qualities and one of the most terrifying things that you could face inside the octagon. When someone is faster than you, it is such a huge advantage.
As the Polish invasion continues in the UFC, among the best in the bunch, here is Karolina Kowalkiewicz. At one point worked herself into a strawweight title fight against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Prevailing wisdom is eventually she'll get back to the top of the heap. This is a talented, well-rounded mixed martial artist who is only getting started.
This girl has outstanding hand speed, lightning fast punches that come from all angles, and she gets out of the way before you can hit her back. She's one of the most difficult fighters to face in this division.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Silky. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 9 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready to fight. Ready.
Here we go. All right, so we get another look here at Poland's Karolina Kowalkiewicz, an outstanding...
Oh, big left hand!
And now starting to snap off that jab.
Oh, look at... Oh, big elbow. Back up. This could be it right here. Nice leg kick. Oh!
Oh, she's doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, Joe. I've lost count in terms of how many have landed this round. Her opponent's pace has really waned now. Visibly limping here.
Oh, she checked that one.
With conviction to the body. Just out of range with that right hook. Oh, nice low kick, Joe. That one will leave a mark.
Really missed with that right hand. Nasty inside leg kick. Big straight punch. Wow! This could be it. Head kick.
Back and forth we go. but she misses.
That one hurt.
Oh, she landed that punch, Joe.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Kovalkiewicz's overhand telegraph, though, it gets blocked. There's that kick.
Good shot. Oh. This could be it right here. Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Absolutely, Joe, a tremendous kick, and when her career is said and done, this might be the highlight that everybody is talking about as she ends her opponent's night with as many style points as you could want. She catches her flush, full force, full extension. You gotta think she's getting a performance bonus for that one.
Let's take a look at that again. Check it out here. Boom! Right on the money.
Well, there she is. Man, did she have it going here tonight as she gets the huge win by knockout, near perfect execution, and that could be one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sutton.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. She has the potential to be an absolute superstar, especially given what she did tonight. Biggest knockout victory of her career. Certainly kept the judges out of it, as she said she was going to do. Maybe she gets a bonus, I'm not sure. One thing I am sure of, Joe, she is going to get a high-profile opponent next. And she is going to enjoy this evening tonight celebrating with her coaches and teammates.
Now we're focused on accuracy. I really want to see good punches. You really touched her up out there. defense only. I don't want her to touch you. Good work. Very smooth. Perfect work. Training like this is what's gonna make you beat her. Kickboxing only today. I want to see a lot of kicks until I say stop. He sees everything in there. You gotta move. Come on! Mix it up. Come on now. Look out! Try it again. Hey, not bad, but not great. We gotta get your kicks more accurate. You need to land more. All right, kickboxing. Use your distance, use your range, but land kicks. Way to be precise. Nope. That's on point. Way to land that. All right, now we're kickboxing. I want to see you land as many kicks as you can until I say stop. Change it up a little. Let's go. That's it. Come on now. Hey, great job in there. Your accuracy is fantastic. You land a volume like that, you're gonna chop everybody down.
I'm not going to read this one because I've read it already several times.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute.
In mixed martial arts, if you're not evolving, you're losing. So, in an effort to make sure she continues on the right path to the top of the women's strawweight division, this fighter announced this week that in order to keep building her skill set, she was packing her bags and leaving the gym where she got her start.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Well, here's the Michigan top team rep, Randa Quiet Storm Marcos, and what a story it is for Marcos. Escaped from Baghdad, Iraq with her family when she was 3 years old and has gone on to UFC glory. In terms of women representing Canada, perhaps nobody has higher expectations than Randa Marcos. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, outstanding grappler, and given her backdrop, right, escaping out of Iraq, Joe, no denying the determination and all the heart that Randa Marcos brings to the table.
This girl has excellent footwork. She is very difficult to get a hold of, very difficult to keep up against the cage, and her footwork, both moving in and out and side to side, are outstanding. She's very difficult to catch cleanly and excellent at closing the distance and landing her own strikes.
Well, for a long time, many believed she was one of the best 115-pounders in the world, and now she is one fight away from a shot at the strawweight title. This is a title eliminator tonight. It has been billed as such. UFC President Dana White is on board. She wins tonight. She will be next for the strawweight champion of the world.
This girl has monstrous knockout power. It's one of her biggest assets, and she is extremely confident in it. She will step forward towards her opponent knowing that one of her shots is all it takes to close the show.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, mixed martial artist holding professional record of 11 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Randa Quiet Storm Marcos. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Silky. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 1. All right, so here we go, early round 1. You know how deep... Oh!
Back up!
All right, so it doesn't get much bigger or better for this young woman here tonight. All this hype and popularity has led to an opportunity on a pay-per-view main card. If you heard the media conference call earlier this week, she stole the show. People have been waiting for her to get this type of opportunity. She gets it tonight. Let's see if she can take advantage. Back to the feet now.
That one hurt.
Well, she ate that straight punch to the head, and she's got to be careful here. She has shown a vulnerability by leaning right into her opponent's range. Got to find a way to get that head off the center line and do better defensively here. Oh!
This could be it.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Look at this reversal.
Switching stances here.
Wow!
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Landed a hard kick for the knockout.
Oh, absolutely, Joe. A tremendous kick to end the fight here tonight. She caught her opponent absolutely flush, full force, even better on the extension, and there was no chance for her to stay in the fight after that. You can make the argument that as soon as she lifted that foot up from the canvas, if she landed, that was going to be goodnight. And indeed it was.
Here it is one more time. Boom! Right on the button.
Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sutton.
Well, there are few greater highs in all of professional sports than to have your hand raised inside that octagon, but she took it a step further tonight. Massive knockout victory. No TKO here. This was a flush KO. She's probably getting some bonus money. One thing I can guarantee you, she is getting a massive, high-profile opportunity next. Congratulations as the celebration continues following the big KO tonight.
Now we're working on Muay Thai. I want to focus inside the clinch. Let's really use those knees. Hey, good job in there. Those knees were nasty. I love that tight control inside the clinch. name of the game is not getting hit. Block, slip, and parry. Let's see it. We move like that, nobody's laying a hand on you. Get more accurate here. I want to see high percentage shots. Good punch. Not it. That's precise. There we go. Touch her up. Beautiful punch. Now I'm talking. You really touched her up out there.
Fighters fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "And new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Strawweight Division title. All right, so here she is making the walk for her first UFC championship opportunity. She has long been a strawweight contender. She's got the requisite win streak. She's paid her dues, and now finally, she can't be denied. She's getting the strawweight title shot tonight. We'll see what type of challenge she can put forth for the champion here in a matter of moments.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
So here she is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion. She has got goals way beyond that, Joe Rogan. She wants to go down as the GOAT, the greatest strawweight champion the UFC has ever seen. And if she wants to preserve that goal, this is one she's got to have. Very gifted #1 contender that she'll be taking on tonight. But she believes she will walk away and still the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, presenting the challenger, Silky. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Poland, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jacek.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Strawweight title is on the line. All right, here we go, early round 1. This strawweight division has been on fire, and of course, so has she, the #1 contender, now in her first UFC title fight. Oh!
This could be it.
All right, so here's a case of ask and you shall receive. You remember in her early days in the UFC, she said, I want to be on the main card. I want to become an international superstar. And in advance of this fight, she has gotten all of that attention that she's so craved. I'm sure many of you saw the national TV spot she was doing. Everybody wants a piece of this fighter. They believe she can follow in the footsteps of some of the great UFC champions, Ronda Rousey, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Tonight, that quest continues. Let's see if she can get off to a good start. How about that shin?
Oh! This could be it right here. Oh! What a leg kick!
So there it is, her patented leg kick. It lands again. She's already found a home for it several times in this round. And now you can visibly see some of the damage on that lead leg of her opponent. Oh, how good is her jab, Joe?
Missed the mark.
This
could be it. Oh, head kick!
Oh, lands a huge kick, Joe. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, she continues to work on the inside of that lead leg.
Look at this.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, double jab.
Once again establishing the jab here. Jędrzejczyk gets hit with a kick. 90 seconds now to go in round one.
Beautiful right leg kick there.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Landed a big kick for the knockout.
Well, Joe, she talked a lot about finishing this fight and taking the judges out of it, and she couldn't have done it much better than that. She caught her opponent flush with that kick, full force, full extension, and that spelled the end of the night for the opposition. And when it comes to her highlight reel, Joe, this is the top of the list. This is exactly what she needed here tonight.
Great angle here. Boom.
Well, the stakes were championship, and man, did that woman get the job done here tonight. The UFC Women's Strawweight Champion taking home the belt with a massive knockout win tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the world, Sutton.
All right, so congratulations are in order to the new UFC champion. And what is it going to take to dethrone this new champion? She was absolutely on point here tonight. Big title opportunity. She took full advantage. Can't wait to see how her championship reign plays out.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and it's time for your UFC Minute. The MMA world is buzzing about that incredible performance this past weekend in the main event.
Last weekend at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, it was a night to remember for the mixed martial artist whose story has captured the imagination of fans around the globe as she fought the fight of her life when it mattered the most. When the dust settled, Bruce Buffer said, and knew. And she was crowned UFC Women's Strawweight Champion of the World thanks to a memorable referee stoppage.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
And new Sutton defeats Jędrzejczyk to win the UFC Strawweight crown. The champ is here. Those were the words from Sutton moments after she defeated Joanna Jędrzejczyk Saturday night to win the strawweight championship. It was a long, hard road for Sutton to get to this point. Once the octagon doors closed, she showed the skills and determination that led her to the top of the 115-pound weight class. Now the challenge for Sutton will be to defend her title against a host of hungry challengers, eager to take it from her. Righto then, ladies and gents. Just want to say thanks for watching, and also like and subscribe, please. Tell your friends, and have a great time whatever it is you're doing. Thank you very much. This is a Brash Bandicoot signing out.